Hello, I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and we're gonna do next. What we're gonna do is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July. So, as you can see here, the first card here on the left, that is the start of the lane for the month of July. You see here the flowers, and the end card here is the ring. The ring represents a relationship, a contract, an agreement, a verbal agreement, a contractual agreement, a marriage, something that we agreed upon in general. So I observed this laying and I'm thinking here, because we have the central card here, we have the sit, and the sit ends something or it initiates something new. So what I'm thinking here, my first impression here is this is the lover and this is the actual relationship or the business contract. I think this is about relationship. I think the lover, the relationship with the lover will be ended and the relationship will be, like I said, restarted or will have new life in it. We will do line by line, and I will give you more clarity in exactly what I mean. So the first line here, we see the flowers or the bouquet, we see the mountain and the heart. If this represents the lover, I would say that this is a person, if there is a second relationship, we assume there is a second relationship, because that's what I'm thinking here. If there is a second relationship involved, I would say that this woman, because we assume it's a woman, because the bear here that you see, I'm assuming that this is the male party, but the roles can be reversed. It's not necessarily so, but it's possible it's like this. But if it applies on you reversed, it's possible. So coming back, the woman here, I think this woman, the lover, the two of them, they met before in abroad. They had a relationship, but now the relationship is on a distance. Maybe the mountain separate can represent the internet, but it can also represent abroad. So I'm thinking this woman is on a distance from the man, or they still have contact on the internet. The woman, her heart is here next to the mountain, and the mountain, it cools off things. So I'm thinking the lover, her heart is about to cool off. Maybe when they met, there was a lot of unity and they felt very good to each other. But now it's like the woman, she feels that her heart is growing cold towards the man. Then here, the second row, we see the card of communication. Here we see the sit, and here we see the tree. This is the card of communication. So here we see that for some reason, the communication that was stable before, it could be cut down. It could be shortened. Something is ending regarding to communication. This card, as I said, can also initiate a beginning, but we see that later. Here, you see the bear, the book, and the ring. The ring is a sign of commitment, marriage, contract. The bear, I think this represents the man in the situation. I think this man, he's married. I think the woman is not. I think the man, in his relationship, I think the relationship here is official because this is a book. I'm assuming that this man, he has a lot of knowledge, professional knowledge. I would post him somewhere like he's a teacher, or he's a person with a lot of experience in his profession, and he can share the knowledge about his profession. He might be high placed in the workplace that he is. He has a certain high role in his workplace. Can be a teacher or somebody who has a lot of knowledge in his field of work. Also, the relationship he has with his job is very solid. This also points to secrets in the relationship. I think here we can see that the man has secrets in the relationship. Not everything is revealed there. That's what I'm assuming here. But later we will see it all in context. This is the lover. This is the communication, and this is the man. So I think the man, because this is an intensive card, I think the man asks for more communication of the man. I think she's putting some pressure on him because she's losing her heart. She don't know anymore where she is. So I'm thinking here that she put pressure on the man for communicating more with her. And then in the second row here, we see the mountain, the sit, and the book. The sit is cutting something open. The sit has the power to cut open the book. So I'm thinking here in this relationship, something will be revealed this month. The secrets will be hard to come by because the mountain is hard. And I think if you drill through a mountain for a tunnel, it takes you some time. So I'm thinking here, everything will not be revealed. Some things will be cleared up, but not everything will be revealed. There will stay secrets. I think the relationship will become clear for the woman and the man, but not all will be said. Then here we have the heart, the tree, and the ring. This can apply in two ways. This means that the heart is growing because the heart is the love and the tree is growing steady. So there's a slowly growing of love in the relationship, and there is a lot of love in the relationship, and it's stable. But it can also mean that because of this, because of the woman, that the relationship is a little bit like the heart feels ill. They both feel not very comfortable in the relationship. They know there is something wrong. So there gonna come some changes. So now we're gonna go on the diagonal. So here you see the lover, this is cutting, and this is the relationship. My interpretation is that the lover will be cut out of the relationship. That's what I'm thinking here. Because she puts pressure on the man and the secret is revealed, it's like the man, he don't want the pressure anymore. And the lover put the pressure, so he's put in front of a decision. And the decision that will be made is cutting with the lover. That's what I'm thinking here. So if I'm seeing it here in the opposite way, in the other cross, this is the heart, the sit, and the bear. So here it's like the man, he wants to cut the love with the woman. It's like he wants to manage the love, but the woman, she don't want to be managed. She want that it's confirmed. But the man, he has a very solid relationship in his marriage or in the other relationship. And I think also in this marriage, there are finances involved. They have assets together. They have things they share together. And they want to keep that stable. They want to keep their common secrets, their common assets for them. And also, as we saw here, there is love in the relationship. So I think here there will come a diplomatic solution for this relationship. And I think the man will choose for his marriage and he will cut out the lover. I'm not saying that the man takes this decision out of financial reasons. That is not the case, because they have a lot of love here in the side. So I'm thinking it's like he's putting priorities. He's setting priorities for his marriage, and he's gonna cut out the lover. So the beginning is the lover and the end is the relationship. This also points that the relationship experiences a new start. After he cuts, there comes a new start for stabilizing the relationship in the best way they can, in the diplomatic way, as it was before. As I said before, not all will be revealed. Not all will be revealed, and maybe both parties know what has been going on, and neither the man nor the woman in the fixed relationship will ask to reveal everything. I think some things will stay as they are, and they both accept, they move on, they accept their mistakes, balance will be made, and the relationship will continue to grow. That's my point of view. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, Scorpion. If you have any comments or points of view, feel free to share them. If you like to subscribe, I would be appreciated for that. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.